You see, I admire, in boxing, like in any other sport, I admire grace and I admire skill more than anything else. And I'm not putting Joe Bugner down at all. I think Joe Bugner's a very nice man, a decent fellow and all this, but I don't think he's got any talent in the ring. And I think to ask Joe Bugner to fight...
Then that means I'm nothing. You mean a man can go 12 rounds with me and got no talent? Well, I hit him with everything.
You didn't hit him with everything.
Who didn't hit him with everything? I got the films. That was a hell of a fight, me and Joe Bugner.
So how good do you think he is?
He's good, and how is he ranked in the world? I don't know.
About number what, 4, 5? Four. Right.
He's that good. The top 10 best heavyweights in the world, he's the 4th best.
But what's the gap between number 4 and number 10? Or number 3 and number 10? It's a big gap, because, I mean, if you go from 3 to 10 downwards, there's some right dummies in that one, isn't there?
Yeah, so what are you trying to say?
Well, what I'm saying is that there are 3...
Can you box?
No,
Have you ever boxed?
No.
Well, why do you know so much about boxing? You got a good television, you have a good television show, and you good script man. But won't you stay out the ring?
Listen, if you applied that to everybody, nobody would go and watch you fight. I mean, is it necessary for me to watch you and admire you?
No, they come to watch me fight because they don't know how to fight, and they never could be fighters. They admit and they submit to the best, and they come to see you. Now, you're an expert on it. No, they don't all try to be experts on boxing. You know about the number 10th man, the number 4th man, the number 3rd man, and all of this, and the gap, and all of that. You've never been in the ring. It's hard. It's not easy. The man is ranked number 4 in the world. You trying to tell me he don't deserve that spot at being number 4? You trying to tell me he can't beat the number 10th man?
What I'm saying is he can't beat number 3, 2, and 1. That's what I'm saying.
Well, so that's right. Well, nothing wrong with that.
Well, but if
he's not such a bad man. I'm the champion and can't none of them beat me. That don't mean they're nothing. He's the number 4th man. He's young. He's getting better and better. A few years ago, Bugner was a kid coming around the gymnasium sparring with me. All of a sudden, now Bugner's the 4th ranked man in the world. Hell, I'm getting old. I might soon drop out. George and Frazier took a heck of a pound, and he can't take that much more. Foreman might just get disgusted and quit from what I'm hearing. Bugner might soon be the next man, ranked number 2, and then for a title shot. We don't never know. Let him grow. You won't let the man even grow. Who, have you always been on this television show? You was a little old hustler running around before you came up here one day. Now look at you. Suppose somebody told you. Suppose somebody told you. Suppose somebody told. Didn't I tell you you'll never be nothing, and you're not as good as David Susskind, or you're not as good as Eamon Andrews, or you can't make it like Harry Carpenter? Anybody ever tell you that? Now look at you. You about number 1 man around here, but you had to work up. You destroying the man and talking about him and taking him down for it. But see, people like you are good. It's people like you that make Joe Bugner train hard. Because one day, curly-haired, handsome Joe Bugner is going to be the champion, and you're going to be Joe, but you come on my show. And Joe, Joe gonna say, didn't I tell you what you used to say? Because they told me I didn't have a chance with George. That made me fight. They told me I didn't have a punch. Didn't they? They said I didn't have a punch. Didn't they say I didn't have a punch? They told me, that's right. That's right. They told me I didn't have a punch. There's nothing. He don't know what I'll do. He's scared. No, but it's people like you. You're a good man. You speak your piece, and I'm sure that you wouldn't say what you say if you didn't mean it.
Right.
But I'll tell you one thing. People like you are good. I admire people like you because it makes you train. It makes you work to prove you wrong. And as soon as I beat George, I ran back home, ran to the drugstore, went to the hardware store, went to the nightclub, went to the pool room. I said, didn't I tell you, suckers, I was the greatest of all times? Didn't I tell you, suckers, he had no class? And they all had to say, you're the greatest. Because if I got beat, they would have said, I told you. So, Joe Bugner, when you watch this show, you come back, and I want this to be the first man you slap when you get your title.
Can I take it you're going to fight Joe Bugner, after all that. Sure.
You know something? If I had a lower IQ, I could enjoy this conversation.